What's going on, YouTube? How's it going? Hope everything's been good. It's finally almost springtime outside, which means we're getting that much closer to bass season here in Canada. I can't wait, personally. I haven't done a lot of fishing this year, so it's going to be good to finally get back out, get into the swing of things and start, getting all the gear ready, get everything prepped, and then go out and crush some bass. And one of the reasons that I'm making this video is because up here, a lot of our water's very clear up in Canada here. So what I want to show you guys today, I've already done an FG knot tutorial. I'll throw that over here. But what I want to tie today is called the Albright knot. Now, I'm not sure how many of you know what that is. If you don't, stay tuned. I'm going to tell you how to tie it. Right now, I've got some 12-pound fluorocarbon. I don't know if you can see that. And then I've got, I think this is 65-pound braid tied onto here. Right now, I'm just, because this is the lightest line I have at the moment. I have my swim bait set up in my room and my jig set up. That's about it. So we'll get to teaching you how to tie it right now. It's very simple compared to the FG knot. The FG knot I like to tie when I have a little more time between tournaments or between fishing days. This is just a quick one in case you happen to snap off on the water. This is one of the strongest knots personally that I've found that ties very, very quick. So let's get into it. Have a look. Alrighty, so we've got this black background here, just so you guys can actually see the fluorocarbon and see the braid. I've got, like I said, I got 65-pound braid here and 12-pound main line. Not usually what I like to tie an Albright knot with, but we'll just show you right here. So first off, you're going to take your fluorocarbon and find a tag end, which you got right here, and we're going to make a loop, just one little loop, just like this, not tied, nothing, just like that. Next, you're going to take your braid and, why can't I pick the braid up? Okay, you're going to take your braid and you're going to go through the top of the loop like so. Okay, so you see that again, through this side of the loop. You're going to bring the braid so that you have a little bit of a tag end, enough to tie with. Now, the Albright knot, you got to pinch right where the lines connect. So you're going to have to pinch right here, the loop and the braid together. And you're going to wrap around the loop, making sure that the loop stays as normal as possible when we started. And you're going to do, I like to do like 8 to 10 wraps just to make sure that it's completely cinched. So, like I said, we're going to do this, wrap it. I'm using my index and thumb finger to lock that knot as I'm moving up. Now, this is what you should see right now. And then that's where the loop is. Now what you're going to do here, and if you don't get this right, it'll collapse the whole knot. You're going to take your tag end and you're actually going to push it through the underside of the loop like that. Now you'll have this sort of setup where the line's going into the top of the loop and coming out through the bottom of the loop. You're going to just simply pull. I don't know if you can see. Just going to simply pull. I like to wet the lines a little bit. And you just pull tight like that. So that cinches the knot. Now, big thing with the Albright is you really got to pull on this knot. I'm not going to pull too tight because I don't want to snap it for you guys, but you got to pull tight and make sure that that braid is actually catching the fluorocarbon. And once you're finished, trim your tag ends. Don't trim the actual knot. I've done that so many times. Let's trim the tag ends, and there you go. So the best thing about this knot here, and hopefully you guys can still see that, I personally like it because it's the same size as uni to uni knot, but it's a whole heck of a lot stronger when it comes to landing fish. And that really only took me like 2.5 minutes during a tutorial video. When I'm actually tying this, I can tie this thing in about a minute 10 seconds, and that gets me back on the water right away. Hope you guys learned a little bit about the knot. If you couldn't already see it, here's the knot again. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, if you want to learn the FG knot, I'll stick that right here. And sub and like the video if you want more of these kind of tutorial videos. Thank you very much. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and summer's just around the corner.